Okay, who's ready to play some arcade games today? At iPlay America. Hey everybody, it's Paul with the 125 Roller Coaster Challenge, and we are here today at iPlay America in New Jersey, about 20 minutes away from Six Flags Great Adventure. And you know what we're going to do today? Let's play. So if you're new to these videos here, we're going to discuss all the different things you can do over at iPlay America in regards to games. Some might be arcade, some can be skill games. We're going to go break down the entire thing here. So if you look over towards the right-hand side, you're going to see we break every game into 4 different categories. The first one is going to be skill games. Now these are pretty much what we say they are. You need to have a skill to actually win this game. Think about 3-point shoots and stuff like that. Our next category is going to be carnival games. Now these are ones where you play against your friends. There's always going to be a winner, but it just might not be you. Our next category is kiddie games. Now this one, there's a winner every time. These are kind of like, you go fish for those goldfish and there's a prize at the end. And then of course the last one is where I'm walking through right now, the arcade. Now here you actually put money in or a game card, you win tickets, and at the end of it you actually cash in those tickets for prizes. So before we get started, once again, if you like these kind of videos, make sure you like and subscribe to the channel. We're hitting 60 parks this year in 2024, and this is actually our first park of the year, so we got a long way to go. So by hitting the subscribe button and that little bell, you're not going to miss a thing. So let's get ready to play. All right, now when you first walk into iPlay, right there is the main counter, you're going to come right here to the candy store, but before you go to the arcade, which is right back there, I want to show off these things here. These are virtual reality games here. Let me darken this up a little bit for us. So this one's called Storm, and this one, you basically have the whole thing set here. You kind of have a lap bar, which is always interesting when you start seeing lap bars on these things. You got fans and all that, so it feels like you're in a storm. Right next to that is Canyon Chaos. So this one here's got a cute little character there. They got these little white little Muppet kind of things here, but also this is a little bit different seat too. So those over there at Storm was a little bit different. This one here, you got the whole reality, you got the virtual reality there. And then the last one, and this one's got to be the best one, this is King Kong. So you're literally fighting King Kong here, Skull Island. Now I think it's neat how they have the gameplay here, but you actually sit this direction here. But there's fans, there's stop motion, the whole 9 yards. So right before you start, you actually got 3 virtual reality things right in front of you before you even get to the arcade. But you know what? Let's jump right into arcade now. Now we're going to start off by saying that this arcade is massive, all right? So we're right here in the front by the VRs. And the first thing you're going to encounter as you come in here is claw games, all right? Because you always got to have claw games. Now, I always like how you have different ones here. So you actually have little fruits there. Here you actually got an Xbox, sorry. You got all these different claw games. And over here you got the cute little stuffed ones here. But when you come over to this side here, you start right off, you got some big games that I've never seen before here. No idea what this is. VR agent, so I guess you're a secret agent there. Over here, of course, is Halo, which is one of the more popular games. Crazy Tower, where you actually got to stack up to 50 floors virtually and stuff like that. Come over here, you got some more claw games. Here you actually got 4-player Pac-Man. Now this is more my speed. This is like my generation right there. But over here, Operation Ghost. And then of course you got the Rumble game here, which is probably pretty popular. But this is the ones that you gotta like move cards and all that kind of stuff there. And of course here you got some more of those games. So that's what you see when you first come in. Now when you get into the main portion of the arcade there, here's where you got like the Avenger. Now these are the coin games. A lot of people really like these coin games. These to me are something I really don't have a desire, but it looks like those are about to fall right away there. But you can win different rides here. You got the ticket rings. Here you got the giant ticket thing. This is good. When you come over this way, you got Space Raiders, Dinosaur Era. This one's actually pretty neat here. We're actually shooting dinosaurs. Asphalt 8. Over here you got Ultramoto. Now these I always like. These I do enjoy, the Ultramoto. But we're going to come over here, we're going to hug this side. Stacker, that's another popular one here. Here we got the giant wheels. Now these were Devin's favorite things here, because you always seem to get tickets, and he always seemed to really kick butt. Now these are arcade games here. Here we actually got some skill games. Connect 4 hoops. But you actually gotta like strategically do this. So instead of just trying to hit hoops, you gotta shoot. Here you go. Over here you got Link Masters, which is bowling, virtual bowling. This thing, Extreme, I don't know what this is. It's broken, but it looks like it's a giant extreme crane. I do like the bowling thing here. Now this is a game I've seen a lot. Now these are all fall under the arcade section here, but this is Monopoly with the giant, you roll the dice. Right next to a whack-a thing there, see how strong you are. Pirate Hook, I remember Pirate Hook. This is a nice little fishing game. I know this one's been very popular. Over here, Harpoon Lagoon. This is more of a 4-player Harpoon Lagoon. It's almost like a carnival game in an arcade. You come out this way, you got Plinko. You always gotta love Plinko and Zombie Snatchers. The Jelly Lab, which has minions, which always makes things better here.
Banana.
Oh, it even talks. It talks. Piano keys, here you actually kind of like the dancing game. Here you actually gotta follow the music keys. Another kind of neat play on things. Road trip. There's a Frozen set up there, so you got a lot of different prizes, and we're gonna do a separate video on all the different prizes after we walk through here. But this is one of the biggest I've ever seen when it comes to these. Here's the prize aquarium, where you shoot the ball in there. Here you got more of these, here you got a lot of different Hello Kitties. You not only get a Hello Kitty, you get to pick what you want the Hello Kitty to wear. So those are all different things here. You got traditional Pac-Man, you got Monster Chaser. Now we're gonna walk back in here towards the main part again. This is probably one of the biggest arcades we've ever done a walkthrough of. Here you got Showtime, so this one is a crane game with all different cranes. Quick Shot. Baseball Pro, this one where you kind of swing the bat. You gotta swing that little bat right there to get things done. Power Roller, Ultimate Shot. Willy Wonka, this is another one of those change games. And Giant Space Invaders, which I would actually love to play because I actually had the original Atari games and they were not that fun or that awesome. Jurassic Park, here's a Hyper Pitch. This one I like because this one is your speed pitch, which yet again is a skill game, just like these basketball games here. Come over here, you got Wizard of Oz. Oh, Angry Bird, Coin Crush. We come over this way, there's even more people. So they came over that side here, but over here, here's the other side of the Pirate's Hook. But this is motorcycles, motorcycle riding games here, MotoGP. And here you got Mario Karts. You gotta always have Mario Karts. Everybody loves Mario Karts. So if you're halfway through this, definitely make sure you like and subscribe. This arcade is huge, but we're trying to show you everything they got. Here's that dinosaur era. One of the bigger game sets here. There's a lot of people here before. We try not to get many people into videos, just because we're here to show you what's available, not who's actually playing. And it is a Wednesday, so some of these kids might not be in school for a reason. So here's Raising Storm, Asphalt 9. Over here you got Time Crisis. And over here, so you got, these are more motorcycles here too, but over here you actually got Nitro Trucks, so you're in the trucks. And of course here you got the jackpot games. There's always big jackpot games here that you got. Over here is some more motorcycles. Now we're almost near the end here, believe it or not. We got there, but here's one of the bigger ones. This is one of the more popular games, Rampage, which actually I believe they made a movie over this game with King Kong and all that. Right next to that is a giant centipede. Another ticket thing here, but over here you got the basketball games. Now here you got Spider-Man, another one of the coin ones there. They seem to be very popular. And over here you actually got carnival games. So even though it's not like a carnival here, you got electronic carnival games here. Break a Plate. You've got the Knock Down the Clown. And over here you got the Milk Jug Toss. There's one little area here still. This is the Pineapple Arcade. And over here, Walking Dead, Jurassic Park, Dark Escape 4. This one actually looks pretty haunty there. That one looks pretty neat. They actually gave me a game card so I can actually play, I believe, $75 worth today. So I might actually play and stuff like that. But that's the arcade here at iPlay America. All the different games there. We're going to come back at a different part and show you, because there is a lot more games here. We're going to actually go and show you all the different prizes you can win near the end. All right, so we're here in front of the Dark Ride here, and they got many different ones. This is Los Bambinos. Now, these are all shooter games here, as you can tell by the promotional materials there. So you basically, you're shooting, you got your special glasses and all that, but there's 3 different ones there. So you saw Los Bambinos. This is probably the most popular one, which is zombies, where you got zombies coming at you and you gotta shoot the zombies. This looks kind of interesting. Now these are 14 credits, so when you get your game card here, your games are actually good for games and also the laser tag and the Dark Ride here. And the last one they got here is Gigamon, which is more of a monster type thing. So yet again, only 14 credits. You got 3 different ones you can go with. And the one thing I definitely like is every day they give you the pretty much the best players of the different sets. So once again, over here is the Dark Ride, which is pretty much right next to the arcade. But of course, with iPlay, everything is right next to the arcade. So definitely make sure you check it out. It looks like a lot of fun. All right, so we're over here by the Dark Ride now. You know you got the arcade that's in the center of the entire place here, but they also have a lot of games on the sides, which I think are really neat here. Over here on the right-hand side by the birthday rooms, which are over here, you actually got air hockey. You can play some air hockey with your friends. That would be a skill game. But when you come around here, there's actually, this is kind of neat here. This is an old beer tapper game. Now, it doesn't work, but I was talking to one of the employees, and he says that it's still here on display because this is one of the owners of iPlay America's prize possession here. So even though it doesn't work, it is neat to see these vintage games are still at least being displayed and such. So these are all the birthday rooms, and we mentioned that before in the Explore. But there is some here, right there's where the games are. But over here you got my favorite game, which is skee ball. I am very good at skee ball. Some might say I'm a connoisseur. There's some over here. Now this is a traditional skee ball here, ice ball. But over here, this one's a little bit different here. This is a beanbag toss. So you actually have beanbags and you can toss those in here. Yet again, these are skill games. Now when you come over this side here, who else misses these being in front of grocery stores? You got some classic ones here. You got Sky Rescue. Over here you got BambooRides.com. And then over here you got Spacing. We actually strapped the kid in there and it goes around in circles. So they got some neat little games here. So I guess these would be considered rides, but those are games. And then over here you got the air hockey again. So we're over here in the back side, over by the carousel, and we wanted to show you a couple of the games that are in this area. All right, so we're about halfway done with the Let's Play at iPlay America. So if you're this far along in the video, you know what? You might just like what we're doing here. So make sure you like and subscribe to the channel. We are doing 60 different parks this year. And we don't want you to miss a thing here. So by subscribing to the channel and hitting that little, bell there, that's definitely going to let you know when we have our next videos. We do drop videos every day, so make sure you don't miss a thing. Sometimes they're short, sometimes they're Let's Play, sometimes they're Explore, sometimes they're a produced video. So make sure you definitely check it out. And let's get back to Let's Play. All right, now you know this is the Let's Play, and what's more playing than Lasertron? So this is their laser tag game here. It's right by the entrance over by the VR. So right here, pretty much 20 credits gives you a 1 8-minute game. All right, so we're gonna show you all the different things here that they have. So over here's where you go in. You have the red team and you have the green team. And you can get that all set up there. And then you can come over here and you can actually go through the maze and fight and recharge. So these are all the different games. It tells you the points there and the whole 9 yards. I'm going to darken this up a little bit here so you get a better view of what I'm seeing. But there you go. You got different levels. You can run around. You can go play. It's a lot of fun. And 20 credits is pretty good. Oh, here they come. Here comes the green team. There's a red team. We're gonna all shoot each other right there. So this is a lot of fun. If you enjoy laser tag, this is one of the better courses. There's a lot on the green team there. Let's see if I can find the red team. There we go. But it's a full maze. And like I said, you can definitely spend they're 8-minute cycles, which are pretty good. And you get a lot of friends, you can have a lot of fun. So just like on the other side by the birthday party rooms here, over here by the back where they have some rides, they also got some other cool things here. You got dog tags, you can make your own dog tags. Over here you got a big giant prize wheel right outside the arcade. This one is a spin to win. You pull the lever there, so it's more of a traditional there. Over here by the go-karts, right outside, they actually have the Kung Fu Panda game. And then, of course, you got a few more things over here. Right there's the go-karts. But over here, you've got some claw games here. You can win some smiling pizzas. There's a smiling pizza. And over here, these are the bigger ones here, the winter cubes. It's always neat how they have these things kind of divided out here. You got those squishy toys, but then you also have like a flip game and all that. And then over here, now this is all on the outside of the arcade. Big Buck. So you got the Big Buck game. I was wondering if that was going to be around here. And also one of my favorite here is the Fishbowl Frenzy. So I love this. Look at the graphics on this thing. They got dancing and all that. Some great graphics there. Now remember, you got to actually use a game card here. So you add money and you get a game card, and that's how you play. So this is not cash based. Like a lot of places nowadays, they don't take cash. There are actually a lot more. You pretty much need to make sure that you get a game card and you use the game card, and you just keep refilling the game card. And over here, they do have a random one here, which is the GameCube, which has the smaller prizes too. And then there's one other game out here by these toys, which I'm definitely a huge fan of. It is the world's largest Pac-Man, people. You can't go wrong with the world's largest Pac-Man. And I want to make sure we can see this, so let's do this quick. There it is, world's largest Pac-Man. So these are some of the games that are not quite in the arcade, but they are arcade adjacent. All right, right here's the arcade, and I almost missed this, but you can't, if you're in New Jersey, this guy is world famous. It's Zoltar, people. They have a Zoltar here. He will tell you your future here. Now this one looks like you actually have to use the card. But Zoltars, if you're not familiar, are a staple at the Jersey Shore. And of course, we're in New Jersey, so they had to have a Zoltar. Okay, we all know about the arcade here, but the other thing that makes iPlay very special is the fact that they actually have traditional carnival games here at the Family Fun Center. So the first one you got here is called darts. Now, a lot of people call this the balloon pop, but actually, people, here you actually still have traditional darts. So instead of a couple places where there's actually pins behind the balloons, here you actually do throw the darts to actually win your prize. And here, pop any balloon to win a small. 3 smalls equal a medium, 2 mediums equal a large, 3 large equal your choice. So they got a lot of things. There's a giant koala bear back here. You got fries and pizza and all that. Now 1 dart's 4 credits. The 4 darts are 14 credits, 8 darts are 20 credits. So everything's credit based here, which works out pretty well. Now the next game that we got here in the line here is Whack-A-Mole. Now you can't go wrong with the Whack-A-Mole. Here it's 8 credits to play. You gotta have fun. That's a rule. It's right there. You gotta have fun, all right? Only takes 2 players to start, so you don't need to have a full area. First player to score 150 wins. So here we go. They got lots of different prizes. There's a winner every time. So even though the darts would be a skill game, this one right here will actually be a carnival game. As you can tell, 2 people there smacking that mole. The mole's doing pretty good there, 70 to 30. There you go. Now we come next door, over here, another skill game. Here we got Hot Shot. Hot Shot here, 1 in wins a large, 2 large equals extra large, 2 extra large equals a choice there. 1 ball, 6 credits, 10 credits for 3, 7 is 20. So here you got some neat stuff here. You definitely got some basketballs you can win. Yet again, same rules. You gotta have fun. All right, so I like that. That's a good rule. But here's Hot Shots, 1 in. You win basketballs. And the last one you got here is a very popular one in New Jersey. Yet again, you gotta have fun, but it's called Stinky Feet. 1 win equals large, 2 large, extra large, and then 3 choice. You need 2 to 3 players, but if you have 4 to 5 players, you get an extra large, 6 players jumbo. So, but here it is. This is basically where you squirt the different areas. If you look here, you actually got his feet or soap and stuff like that. But that's what you got here. And here you actually got some nautical stuff with the jumbos. But these are the carnival games here over at iPlay over in New Jersey, iPlay America. So let's go around and let's find some more cool stuff over here at this location. All right, so earlier in the video, we showed you the arcade. Well, why would you play all those games? Well, pretty much to win some prizes. So I want to show you all the different prizes they have here. They got stuff that's actually practical here, like the ring light, which people in my business should actually have. Telescopes, now it's $35,000, so you're going to be playing a lot here. But they got the smaller prizes too, got bubbles and stuff. But if you think that's the only wall, you would be greatly mistaken. There is a lot of different prizes here. So we're going to show you some of the smaller ones here. These are like 10 points and stuff like that. You can win, little skateboards and army men and stuff like that. But over here, they got a lot of nicer electronic type stuff here too. For $10,000, you can actually get a metal detector. Over here, you get a lamp, a Dragon Ball Z lamp. They have microphone podcasting kit there, people. So that's probably what I should get instead of the one I have, right? We got Sony headphones. You got DJ headphones. You got phone holders and stuff like that. But when you come over here, you've got a couple more things. The magic mug looks kind of neat. That might be something I might want to get. They got stuffed animals and all that. Come over here, you got stuffed animals here. You got a drum kit, a very small drum kit, but still a drum kit. Sirens, princess playthings. So you got things for little kids, but you also got stuff for adults, which I kind of like because I go to some of these family fun centers, and it's either one or the other, and not so much here. This is kind of neat here, but you actually got Barbie Monopoly, Star Wars, Nintendo. So you got a lot of actual board games, which is nice to see. Oh, look at that, a classic skateboard up there. That's something you don't see every day. But yet again, they got a lot of different things here. So as you saw earlier in the video, we had a lot of games to choose from, but you also have a lot of prizes to choose from here. Look over here, you got some Nerf. You got Baby Yoda right there. You got stuff here. And here's another wall of all kids' toys here. Even got a pogo stick. You really don't see pogo sticks all the time. But there is just a lot of really unique and fun stuff that you can actually win. And there's one last thing I want to show you is, of course, these are the general prizes. And here you can see how big the store is. But when you come around this way, they actually have the good old glass case where they usually kind of have all the real cool stuff. And here, this is the higher end stuff. Here you got toolkits, you got fire sticks here, so that's actually not bad for fire sticks. Echo Dots, you got earbuds and stuff like that. You got a autographed football. Who's that autograph from? Harry Carson. Harry Carson right there. That's a New York Giant. Now, as an Eagles fan, that guy really wreaked havoc on us during those years, but you got that. Over here, you got yourself a Sony PlayStation. And then, of course, if you like the Pokemon, you got Pokemon cards and a whole 9 yards. So this is the prize section over here by the arcade. So when you're playing, you can win a lot of cool stuff. And the tickets never go out. They never expire. So you can just keep on collecting them until you get what you want. So there you go. That was Let's Play at iPlay America over in New Jersey. So what was your favorite thing? The arcade, the dark ride, maybe maybe just one of these vintage games like Zoltar. Let us know in the comments section there. And if you enjoyed this video, make sure you like and subscribe to the channel. We're doing 60 parks. Did I mention 60 parks? We're doing 60 parks here. This is the first of 60 in 2024. So make sure you like and subscribe so you don't miss a thing. And once again, we can't wait to see you in the queue, but make sure you follow us so you see us ride to 125.